Okay, well, it looks like we have finally stabilized. Everyone is now below the danger point of 50%. I don't even know if the 50% mark is the real danger point, but that's where they all come when they get really, really upset to come to the massage table. So I'm guessing that's a good point to say that is the danger point. We are back on top of the food situation. Food is once again growing, though it is slightly a problem that all of these farm tiles actually do need fertilizer, because I think that's what was keeping all of these fertilizer makers cool. Having the fertilizer actually dropping down, and it actually comes out at like a fairly cold temperature. But now it's not. Since I'm taking all the fertilizer and stuff out of there, it's actually starting to warm up in here and getting fairly toasty. A bit more toasty than I really wanted it. But at the very least, now, with any luck, I can start working on what I really, really wanted to do, which was to try and get down to this stupid lava. And that was the problem. That's the reason why everything came about like it did, because I tried so hard to push this, and yeah, it just didn't work. Well, it worked. It kind of worked, but at the same time, it overly worked, and they weren't really able to do anything about it. They weren't able to get down here and actually, do anything, because, it takes so long for them to actually get down here that it just, they just couldn't do it. They were tired, they were hungry, they were running out of air, and everything just kind of fell apart as a result. But the only real problem I'm having right now is temperature. Temperature-wise, everything is just insanely hot, and I cannot figure out how I'm supposed to undo that. To be perfectly honest, I don't know. I cannot figure it out. The temperature systems, does this actually produce heat? Is that one of the problems? Do the wires themselves produce heat? Temperatures, it's only 68 degrees, so heat capacity, minimum amount of heat energy needed to raise the selected item's temperature. So yeah, that is a slight problem. Having all this power running through my base might in fact be the problem. Yeah, that could be the problem. Maybe it would be a good idea to kind of insulate all of this stuff, all of this power, into a separate kind of system, and have like a heavy watt wire coming straight out through a door instead of a wire bridge through here, and having it come through a door like I figured out last time, and just coming out in one long line through here, and then coming down through here where it can connect up to the main line here. That could actually work, and it would move away a lot of the decor problems I'm having, because it is a lot to do with those heavy watt wires. Those heavy watt wires are a huge hit to the decor, and that is not good. And temperature wise, what I guess I could do is kind of replace all of this with like insulated tiles, because this is only 102. The tile itself is 104, 107. So it's actually hotter in here than it is in there. And I think it's because of all of this stuff. This is actually producing 5 watts of heat, which is not good. So if I can insulate this around a bit, and maybe create like a door locking system to kind of block some of the heat, and then having it come down and around, that could actually work. In fact, that would actually be a good idea. And I could have the power line coming straight up. I wouldn't even need to have it coming down here anymore. I could have it completely removed from there and have it coming straight up. Yes, yes, that's a good idea. In fact, that's what I'm going to do now that I have the time and the leisure time to actually do this stuff. So let's build some insulation, insulated tiles, replace all of this with insulation at like an 8. Like right there. Have it coming down here as well. And kind of just insulate all of this area right here. And right around here as well. And insulate this up here. And the wire's going to come down and around there. So, yeah, right about here seems good. And there. That'll look okay? I think so. I think that should be fine. It should be fine. Whether or not it will be, I don't know. But it should. It should be fine. Okay, so I might need to rebuild this somewhere. So let's go ahead and rebuild another one of these. Like, I just want it out of the way. Someplace where all of this stuff will not actually, like right there. That's a good spot. Have it right there where I can put all of this chlorine producing stuff in. I guess I could rebuild all this stuff as well, because I need to get up here. There. Holy crap, there's a lot of coal here. I did not even realize this. There's coal to be had. Ah, yes. Let us dig all of this beautiful coal at like an 8. Like right there. Right there. Boom. Let's see, that's 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes, yes, let's do that. Let's dig out as much of this coal as we can, because coal is actually fairly good. We need coal. Coal is helpful for keeping this system up and going, because we need this up and going non-stop. Though, in hindsight, I should probably have moved this coal generator somewhere else. In fact, I could put it right here. Aha, that's a good idea. That's a good idea. Put this at a 0. Put this at, deconstruct it, in fact, right there. Deconstruct that. And I can build it again right here. Ah, yes. Yes, that's a good idea. Okay. Power. We can actually have a coal generator right here. Because it looks like this is now handling all of the coal, all the carbon dioxide that's being produced, thanks to my diversion pipe pumping the rest of it out over here, and the fact that only one of them's actually pumping out. And I still have no idea why. I mean, look at this. We have plenty of carbon dioxide coming in, but it doesn't look like this is actually running all that well. I don't know what it is. Perhaps it would be a good idea to have a secondary wire coming down right here. That could be a good idea. Yeah, that would be a good idea. Let's see, how's my wiring system? That way I could have a second pump like right here, pumping the gases into these three, and then this one's pumping into these 3, and that one's pumping into these 3. Yes, yes, that's good. That would be a good idea as well. So let's deconstruct all of this, all this stuff right here. Boom, boom, boom. And then I will rebuild it and deconstruct this, and then we can high priority extend this all the way up, because I think this should, ooh crap, I'm just going to eat into it a little bit, and it matches perfectly right there. Just right there. So it matches perfectly with that one, unfortunately. Well, I guess I could, okay, let's cancel, let's deconstruct that one. deconstruct that one, and then we can rebuild it down here. That way it'll be nice and sealed off. Yeah, that'll be a better idea. Having it right here, and having all the chlorine and stuff in there. Because, holy crap, look at all this chlorine. Oh, this is not going to be good. If only there was a way I could pump it out somewhere else. Well, there is a way, but it would require me to actually building a pump and pumping it elsewhere. Ugh. Okay, let's get another power system. Another coal generator right here. And maybe another one right here. And then we can have a heavy watt wire coming through at like a priority of 8. Coming straight up. There we go. Coming out, deconstruct, deconstruct, and then I'm going to have it running out straight through here. I'm going to have to build like a platform or something. I need a high priority, highest of high priority. What's the best one? Granite? Igneous rock? Which one has the best like breaking? I think it's this. So let's high priority this straight across, or at least right there. That way it will not break. There we go. And then we could just have some normal tiles, like right here. At like a 9. There we go. And then I'm just going to have to dig this stuff out right here and wait for them to get this stuff finished. So what's the priority on this stuff? It's all 9s. That's an 8. Okay. So we cannot build through the door, but what I can do is remove the door, deconstruct this door, and then build it up, like right here, and run a wire through it, and then rebuild the door, and everything will be fine. Hopefully, everything will be fine. I don't even know why I have this door here. Why do I have the door there? I mean, I know why I had it sealed off from previously, but, I don't remember why I have it sealed off here. I think it was because, why did I do that? I don't know. I don't remember. I don't remember why I had this sealed off like this. I think it was to stop the polluted oxygen and stuff from flowing back through. And the water. Yes, there was water flowing down. Ah, yes, yes. Okay, so we just need to wait for this to get deconstructed. And then we could start building all this wonderful stuff there and there. I know I've gone completely off script. I wanted them to come down here, start working on this, but instead I'm having them redo the power system. Oh, isn't that always the way, though? You want them to do one thing, and they end up doing something else, because that's more important. Well, kind of more important. Okay, well, it can wait. I mean, I do want to get down there and explore. I do want to get down there and see what's down there. But at the same time, I'm in no rush. Well, actually, I am in kind of a rush. I really do want to get down there and see what's happening. Oh, so how's this system look? Okay, well, the bathroom is... It is draining. It is almost completely drained. Well, for the most part. It kind of drains overnight, which is nice. It would be nicer if it wasn't... Okay, there's no reason for this to be up here anymore, I guess. So let's just have this deconstructed. That way all this overflow from down here will not be coming up. There we go. It'll just be polluted water from the toilets and from the showers. That'll help keep this up and running. Okay. The water situation seems fine. It seems functional, at least. Everything else seems functional. Yes, yes, yes. Okay. Gas situation. There we go. So, how do I want to do another one of these power systems here? Because I need to have another pump. Another air pump. Another gas pump. One like right here. That is pumping. Can I put ladders on top of this without it like breaking? It looks like I can. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, I can. Nice. Okay. So I can do that. The question becomes, how do I run the pipe? Because it looks like, yes, there's already a gas pipe running there, which means I cannot do anything. How do I want to run the pipe? I guess I could just run it straight across. Or, I guess I could. How's the liquid situation in here look? Not great. No, it's not great at all. Because it's not producing nearly enough to keep everything running, even though it looks like it is. So yeah, let's, let us break this tile and start digging out at like an 8 all of this right here, and then we can have another tile like right here and cancel all this, because that always happens for some reason. And then we prioritize everything at an 8. There we go. 8, 8, 8, 8. That way we can get down into there. Prioritize this at 8 as well. There. Then I can just run some pipes over from like right here, up, over, down, and have it connecting up like right in the middle, and I can break these 3, and this pipe will feed these 3, this pipe will feed these 3, and everything will be fine, hopefully. With any luck, it'll be fine. In fact, let's cancel that one. And I might be able to put a ladder down at like an 8. There we go. So yeah, this hopefully will allow them to pump out a little bit more natural gas through this system. With any luck, it'll produce a little bit more natural gas through this system. Everything's set to an 8, which is not great, because it's still higher than I really want them to be doing this stuff. But at the same time, it's unavoidable. It has to be done. We need to mop some stuff up, though. Okay, so what is it they're currently working on? Well, they finished this off, which is nice. This is set to a 9? Yes. So let's high priority dig out all this. Aha. Which should, in theory, allow them to get to there, and then I can start worrying about all of this. So let us build an airlock door right here. right here, right here, and then we can have insulated tiles right there, and right there, and probably one right here as well, because I don't really need the vents in here right now. In fact, I could probably get rid of them entirely. So now we're just waiting for them to get done with all of this stuff, waiting for them to finish building. Ah, here we go. Highest of high priority. Only, what is it? What is it? Raw materials? What's it under? All of that. Consumable ore. Here we go. Consumable ore, bleach stone, high priority. We can low priority that. There we go. We can high priority getting all this bleach stone. That way we'll have a little bit more, because we're kind of low on bleach stone. We are, in fact, low on the bleach stone. So let's dig that stuff up and see. Because how much does this have? It doesn't have any in it. Does it have? Yes, it currently has 23k. I know. This is just what you have to do sometimes. How's this looking? It's down to 122 degrees, which isn't too bad. Overpressure. Venting, overpressure, venting. Deconstruct it, I guess. Pressure's rising. It's overpressured. Let's see what happens when I remove one block. Is one block enough to keep these cooled down? Hopefully it will be. Hopefully it will allow them to stay cool without overheating. Rising pressure and the cooling effects will work, will help. I don't really know. I wonder, could I just build like another cooling system like this? Just a massive piping system with like one of these and just use it to cool down the water? I mean, that could work, couldn't it? Wouldn't it? Assuming that it could work. I mean, it seems like it would. Just have a nice big wire, a lump of pipes like this running inside of here, cooling down all this area, cooling down the water. Seems like it would help cool down the water, which would help cool down the machines, which would help cool down everything. Unfortunately, I'm not really sure, because this doesn't seem to be helping all that much. I mean, I have this pipe right here that should be pumping out cold air, but it's not. In fact, could I just put this here instead? Pumping. Gas vent. High priority. Right there. Instead of right here. It would help cool this area down. Did I prioritize this right? Yes, it's all at an 8. And the wire bridge is one of those things. I still don't know how the wire bridge works. Thermal conductivity, melting points, temperature. I kind of want to break this and just have a heavy watt wire going through. In fact, let's do that right now and see if that helps at all. Deconstruct the wire bridge. And once that's done, we can run a high priority heavy watt wire straight across and then replace it with a nice big door to cover it up. Come on, guys. Guys. Wake up. I need you over here. Get over here. There we go. Okay, and high priority boom. and then a high priority door. Highest of high priority, iron door, right there. There we go.